incredible value, all new product. Okay, so this is for you when you need the ideal fix. And Laura formulates all of her makeup for, of course, people of all ages, but really with a little special love for our QVC customers over the age of 50. Now, if you're 40, 30, 20, yes, you can use this, of course, and you'll love it. But when you get to be 50, 60, 70, 80, you do have some different concerns. And Laura really addresses these with the Ideal Fix Concealer. If you're worried about dark circles, discoloration under the eyes, but you're struggling to find a concealer that when you put it on doesn't settle into fine lines and wrinkles, making crow's feet look worse or looking cakey. It's such a problem. Like when you're 20, you can put anything on there. If it covers it up, you're golden. But when you start to have lines and wrinkles, concealer can actually make your skin look older, more tired. So this is the Ideal Fix. We're gonna give you 2 concealers. Instead of being $26 a piece, we're doing 2 for $32. This is a $52 value. We've dropped the price to $32. You're getting them both for 4 easy payments of $8. So Laura, we have a bunch of different shades we should talk about. We also haven't seen this particular pack up on the air. You told me since February of 2023.
That's correct. That's correct. So all my gals watching, if you have that alabaster complexion, you're a porcelain, you go right to your porcelain. If you have a drop more warmth to your skin, but you're pretty fair like a porcelain, go to the fair. A light is a true, right in the middle there, that light medium shade. Medium is the color I use all the time, all the time. It's for all neutral medium skins. Golden medium, if you have a little bit more warmth than a true medium, you go to golden medium. Then we have a light tan. That's you if you have that light tan complexion, and deep if you have a richer, warmer complexion, like a deep tan. So it's really just, you know, it's easy. It's very forgiving because it's not a heavy concealer. It's a medium to buildable. Here's our beautiful Amy, and she'll be putting on the fair, just so everybody knows for reference. And you can see the difference from one eye to the other. By the way, it's cooling when you use it. And you have to know, everybody, these have to be, like I am the guinea pig. They have to be run by me before. So to your point about not settling into fine lines and wrinkles,
wow, it's
pretty. It brightens, it fills in, it's cooling, it's filled with vitamin E, and it's the ideal concealer, not just Ideal Fix, the ideal concealer for anybody that wants to get rid of those pesky under eye circles. Look at that before and after.
Well, it does give her like a more bright-eyed, more kind of lifted look. And then what you can't see in the after is her skin really is being transformed with these plant-based extracts. I think there's like from South America and Madagascar. So it really, they actually go and work on those expression lines, giving you like almost like a skin tightening effect. So not only does it not settle in lines, it actually makes any lines and wrinkles better. Now, I'm saying 50 and up, obviously, but you know, I know even, gosh, 20 years ago in my mid-30s, that's when I first started to see like my first signs of lines and wrinkles. That's where people tend to, you know, notice first. So concealers can be tricky because if you have something to cover, you're putting it on right at that spot where it does tend to cake up on you. Laura, it's very, very hard to find a concealer that actually doesn't transfer, looks great, doesn't settle all day. And you did it.
Yeah. I have to say, I mean, making a concealer, you have to get it just right. Not only are you treating the skin and the tissue around the eyes, and by the way, spackle is the best thing to put underneath your eye area first. So if you didn't pick up the spackle, do that first because it makes everything glide on and not settle and helps it even more. But look at the difference. Our beautiful, beautiful Luann is in light. Remember, it goes porcelain, fair, then light. She's like a light medium.
And I just want also everyone to understand, she obviously has more than the concealer on, and we're not trying to cover up that fact. Well, no pun intended. She has the Double Bake Liquid Foundation that's coming up next, and it's so pretty. She has our palette coming up for under $30 where you get all the beautiful colors. She's got lipstick on that's coming up in this show. But if you just looked under her eyes, that brightness, that lifted look is coming from this Ideal Fix concealer. So we haven't had 2 of these on the air in coming up on 2 years. It was February 2000. $23.
I
We're
know.
doing 2 for not much more than the cost of 1. Normally 1 is $26, 2 would be $52. We're doing both 4 easy payments of $8. I have the medium on if that helps you for reference, and we can take a look at the shades again.
Great. So porcelain is that alabaster complexion. Fair is what Amy was wearing. And then just so everybody knows, it's like you both burn easy. Light is a true light medium. And then medium is Sandra and myself. So it's a neutral medium. Golden medium, if you have a little more warmth. I could go to golden medium in the summer when I pick up color. Tan is a light tan, and deep is for a rich, deep tan skin.
If you want the porcelain, we only have 100 left. Oh my goodness, this just got back in, I mean, this literally just arrived back in stock. Fair, 500. Light, we have fewer than 1,000, so we have a little more there. How about that medium? We have only 350 left. Golden medium, 200. I know that sounds like a lot. I promise you it's not. This is going tan, only 150, and deep, 6 dozen. So, you know, I'm going to recommend for under $30, $29. In fact, I'm actually gifting this year to some, well, she's not watching. My older daughter's getting this. And I kept one for myself as well. But when you open this up, under $30, you get the whole beautiful palette that's coming up. This is a beautiful gift. This is what you gift yourself. The confidence to know that you can cover up any dark circles, any darkness under your eyes, and know that by the end of the day, your makeup still looks fresh. It hasn't settled into lines and wrinkles. It hasn't split apart like some concealer seems to do. And at the same time, it's actually protecting and nurturing and really taking care of that delicate skin on your eyes. So, Laura, I think you've always been such a brilliant makeup formulator. You've always understood what women want. You know how to make it easy for us. But I feel like even in the last decade or so, the technology you're bringing to the table when it comes to women over 50 is really so appreciated.
I appreciate you saying that. I mean, by the way, just so reference, our gorgeous Angela is in tan. So she's in tan, which is our deepest color.
Now, Angela, I'm so sorry. Laura, I just want to ask, Angela, do you also have the double take foundation on coming up next? Okay, so she has the tan foundation on coming up next as well. Okay, I'm sorry, Laura, please continue.
No, to your point, and I'm glad you called it out, is when we are developing for women over 50, we understand. I mean, I am that perfect person to try the product on. We get lab samples, we get, you know, everything to try. And if it doesn't last or work, I'm like, I turn it away. And it has to be filled with ingredients that are really making you look hydrated.
So, you know, I have a 22-year-old daughter. She loves your products. Lots of gals in their 20s love them. They're all over TikTok. But I like when you always say to your team, don't test it on the 20-year-olds. It'll work on them. Test it on me. And
Exactly.
They're good.
And the best part is when I put it on in the meeting and we have long meetings, at the end of the meeting, I go, what do you think? And I show them they come close to me. I'm like, yeah, no, we're not doing that formula. Let's try it again.
So fun. Okay, grab whatever we have left in that beautiful concealer. Still to come.